到了墨尔本机场，到墨尔本市中心，你要怎么去呢？你就可以上他们的 Sky Bus。这个 Sky Bus 24个小时，每10分钟、15分钟有一台，从机场到市中心去。Okay, so you've arrived in Melbourne and now you want to get to the city from the airport. Well, this is where you want to go, and that is the bus you want to take, Sky Bus, which takes you right from the airport into Melbourne City. At Melbourne Airport, the Sky Bus stops at 2 stops. The first one is Terminal 1, which would be Qantas and Qantas International. And the next stop is Terminal 4 or Terminal 3, which are all the domestic liners like Jetstar, Tiger Air, Virgin, Regional, all of those. So make sure that you listen to the announcement on the bus to know at which stop you have to get off or on. In the city, the Sky Bus stops at the Southern Cross station. So most public transportation in Melbourne uses what they call a Myki reusable travel card. You can use that on trains, buses, everything like that. However, the Sky Bus does not use this card. You have to buy a ticket at the airport or at the Southern Cross station when you get on. There's a ticket booth just outside the domestic airport where you can buy a ticket, and since there's a bus every 20 minutes, you really don't have to book online. The Sky Bus itself is quite comfortable inside and very clean, and lots of seats. The one that I took to the city actually was a double-decker, and the one back was not. So there's plenty of space. When you get on the bus, there's also a handy area where you can put your luggage. I suggest that you put your bags flat to avoid them rolling around during the trip. The bus does have free Wi-Fi on it, but it was very, very slow. I did try it. But if you just want to get on to send a quick message to say that you've arrived, this is a perfect way to do that. A one-way ticket on a Sky Bus will cost you around $19. Sky Bus also has a free hotel shuttle that goes from the airport to a selective hotels in the city, but you might want to check online to see if your hotel is on that list and how to take that one. So I arrived on a Tuesday, which was also a public holiday in Melbourne, and you'd think that the bus would be really full, but it really wasn't. I was able to find the ticketing booth for the Sky Bus within like 15 or 20 minutes after arrival. I got a ticket, and within 5 or 10 minutes I was on the bus and heading to the city, which only took about 20 minutes to get in. So coming back to the airport from the city, I again went to the Southern Cross station, and this time it was a bit easier because I was more familiar and more comfortable with public transportation. So I simply showed up at the Southern Cross station, and I used my credit card to buy a Sky Bus ticket from an electronic booth at the Southern Cross station. This only took about 5 minutes. Then I waited maybe another 5 minutes, and I was on the bus on my way to the airport, which took about 25 minutes. When I got to the airport, however, I made a wrong turn and went to Terminal 3, which means I had to run all the way back to Terminal 4 to check in for my Tiger Airlines flight. So make sure that you keep an eye on which terminal is your plane and which terminal you are departing from.